Well, this is a way overdue update. It's not only that the update's overdue, the actions are overdue. Stella got a bath today. So Stella got a full-on reset in the bath, and there's my company in the background just hanging out. So what I did is I took her apart, emptied out the tank, refilled the tank. The pump is running right now just so the nutrients will mix in. And I got 12 new plants, and I kept 12 existing plants. So we've got, I have the labels. I just kind of was running out of daylight. So I have the case they came in. There were two cases, one A through E and two A through E. So 12 of them. I'll just figure out what they are later. But this is a pepper. This is one of the little lettuces. This is one of two basils I got, some strawberries. I got 2 strawberries, another lettuce. I don't know what he is. Hopefully they do okay. I think I got some green beans and a zucchini. I didn't really do the thing, I forget what it's called, where you put them out in the weather so they can get used to the temperature. I just kind of threw them out here, but at least it's cool tonight. We'll see how they do. Kept some green onions, kept this massive lettuce. It was bolting. So do you know what bolting is? Bolting is where they start going to flower. They want to produce flowers to produce seeds because they know they're on their last leg. So here's where I cut those off. The thing looked like a big cone head. It was a nice, beautiful round head of lettuce, and then it was getting all coney, so I chopped it off. So probably got to get to eating that. This guy's really fun. This is a rainbow Swiss chard. It's one of the original plants, one of the original 24. In fact, I think it's the only original 24. I'm going to see if it can make it to its birthday. And you see how it's all kind of wonkadoodle? Well, it wasn't growing like that. What it was doing was going in this whole like S-like shape. But I kind of trimmed it down a bit and threw it back in kind of sideways. And that way it's not blocking its neighbors. And you see how thick these stalks are? The little plastic cup that it's in, I'm sure I'll just have to throw it away when I'm done with this plant or plants. But pretty yum, right? Look at that. Beautiful green chlorophyll. I've got some parsley and 2 cutting celeries. I can't really tell them apart by looking at them. I have to either taste them or smell them. And cutting celery, yeah, it basically looks like parsley and tastes like celery. So you can use it in soups and stews and things just like you would celery. And then this is a viola, which is apparently edible, but I've not been eating it. It's kind of just hanging on. I'm not sure I would have kept it other than it's exactly the right amount of plants I have space for. And the way it goes with Stella is her name, by the way, her breed, her family lineage is a Farmstand. Excuse me. So the way it goes is if any of the holes are empty, you have to fill them. You can use a Dixie cup. Some people use tin foil, golf balls, whatever. I use cut up foam. Oh, here's another lettuce that I'm hanging on to. Poor baby. It did not like being out of the Farmstand while I was scrubbing everything down. And something called an Iron Man kale, which the caterpillars and I have been fighting over. I can't really claim a clear victor. They definitely have some full bellies. I've chopped off the leaves that were lacy with all the holes that they'd made. But, so it looks like I'm winning because I have so much left. But man, there were some happy little caterpillars. Yeah, so we got strawberries, we got lettuce, we got green beans, we've got the new babies. But a lot of my stuff that I was trying to hang on to, it's just too hot. Today it reached a high of 97. So that's the Stella update. And you'll see I put most of the new babies over here. 2 reasons. 1, this gets more sunlight. And 2, so the old guys don't block them. Like, none of these guys really want to be in shade. So I'm making the mature folks kind of shade each other out, and they'll be fine because they've been fine. Did I show you this guy? It's a really cool lettuce. It's really kind of purpley, and I should get to eating some of these leaves because they'll probably be better. They're big enough. And then these are some peppers that I planted that are, I'm going to say that it's not dead. That's about as positive as I can go there. It's not dead. And another pepper that's older. This is a Costco pepper. Look, here's a baby. Hi, baby. Baby pepper. And a bigger pepper. I really wish I knew when to harvest. And tomatoes. I think I got all these at like, not Costco, at like Lowe's or Home Depot. And then look, I planted these tomatoes the same time as these tomatoes, but I kind of messed up. I know what I did, but I messed up and kind of basically killed it. And the plant was like an inch above the dirt, but now it's actually growing. So I'm actually going to do a little inspection if you want to follow me, a little pruning action. So YouTube taught me that you should have from the main stalk, you only want one growing main stalk for an indeterminate plant like this. There's different types of tomatoes. Some are indeterminate, some are determinate. But for indeterminate, they want to grow every which way, but they will produce better if you control them. So leaves, 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 leaves. Notice how there's no fruit, there's no flowers. This was not the original lead stalk. This was the original lead stalk, but I cut off the wrong guy so it didn't grow. But again, the deal is, look at my little baby. Hi, baby. Yeah, so here's a stalk, here's a stalk. So I don't have just one lead, but the idea is that in the corners, I'm gonna trim off dead stuff so it can focus all its energy. Shoot. Now it has to heal. Poor baby. I did that. I don't really have a good example, but like what'll happen is right here in this corner, something else will try growing. And so you like the ones that are fruits, you like the ones that are leaves, but the little guys that come up here, they want to be everything. And you get rid of them so that the plant can keep its energy on growing tomatoes. Anywho, don't listen to me. Google it if you want to know, because obviously I barely know what I'm talking about. A little bit I do, enough to like mess with my plants and hopefully not kill them, but not enough to actually teach you. Bon appetit, happy summer. Like I said, 97 today, so it's starting to feel a lot like summer.